I see a lot of answers. Unfortunately, not a lot of them are right. Okay, so let's figure out where you messed up. It's all about a negative, guys. All about the negatives. You think you got it? We'll see. Okay, so I'm going to kind of do the longer way first for those who like that way, and then I'll show you the cover-up way. I don't care which way you do, okay? All right, so we're looking at this problem here. X-intercept, what do we know is true about the x-intercept? Y is going to equal 0, okay? So y equals 0, right? So then you plug in 5x minus 6 times 0 equals 60, right? We're just plugging that guy in right there, okay? So again, that middle drops out, and I get 5x equals 60. So what does x equal? Okay, good. X equals 12. Very good. Now, you can write it as 12 or 12, 0. Okay, I don't care which one you put on the line. If it helps you to put 12, 0 so that you remember it's a coordinate point, that's awesome. Okay? And then keep in mind your other method is the cover-up method, right? And so if I want to find x, we leave x visible, right? Leave x visible, I want to find x. So divide by 5, you get 12. Okay? So in this case, work's optional. If you cover up and you just do that in your head or do it with a calculator, I'm good with that. Okay? As long as you're getting 12 or 12, 0 on the line, you're good. Okay? Alright, so now on the next one, what do we know is true about a y-intercept? Good, guys. So x equals 0, and here's where a lot of you messed up. So we've got 5 times 0 minus 6y equals 60. Okay? So again, 5 times 0 is going to drop off, right? So you have negative 6y equals 60. So what should your answer here be? Negative 10, not positive 10.
Yeah,
Okay.
I realized I did I thought it would just be 12 on the other side, so I just flipped it. That was my problem.
Okay, so again, you can put negative 10 on the line, or if it helps you to remember it's a coordinate point, 0, negative 10. Alright? Okay, and then keep in mind your other method, your other option here is to do the cover-up method. I want to find y, so I leave y visible. Okay, and then divide everything by negative 6. Okay? Alright, now, couldn't have counted by ones here. So what did you guys count by? 2s, 10s, 5s. I would have done 2. Oh, wait, 2 won't fit, will it? I probably would have done 3, 4s, or 5s. Okay, because 2, well, I can't get the 12 on there. So I'm just going to do 3s. Okay, so 3, 6, 9, 12. So you should have a point on 12, right? That's your x-intercept. That's where it crosses the x-axis. Okay, your y-intercept, if I'm doing 3, 6, negative 9, negative 12. So negative 10 would be like right around there. Okay, is everybody okay with that graph? And then draw your line. Okay, so your line should look similar to mine. Your numbering might be different, so it may not be identical. But it should be similar. Okay? Alright, does anybody have any questions on that? Okay, so now let's go to the next one here. This one's a little different. X equals 3. We don't have an x and a y, do we? Okay? So when I think about the x-intercept, okay, so we're thinking about x-intercept, what do we know the rule? What do we know is the rule for x-intercept? Okay, here's the problem though. Do we have anywhere to plug in the y? No. No, we do not, do we? Okay? So if there's nowhere, no, there's nothing you can do. So what I have right here, it says x equals 3. So do you think that's going to be x-intercept or your y-intercept? X equals 3, right? X, so that's going to be your x-intercept. Again, if you want to put 3, 0, you can do that. Okay? But what about this y? Not 0, 0, because that would mean it crosses it. But is there a y in my problem?
No.
It doesn't happen. There's none. There isn't one. Okay? If there's no y, then there can be no y-intercept. Okay? So no y-intercept. You have to have the letter in the problem or it can't be there.
And it should be like 3 then?
Okay, so let's take a look at the graph then. So x is 3, right? So we go to the x-axis, we find 3. Now, if it is none, which means it can never touch this guy, right? Let me highlight here. It can never ever touch this guy. What kind of line would never touch that guy? A vertical, it'll run parallel, right? Parallel to it. So in this case, you're just going to have to draw a line. You just got to know that it's going to run parallel. Okay? So if I look here, it crosses x at 3, so it crosses at 3. There is no y-intercept, so it can never touch that y-axis, which means it'll have to run parallel. Okay? All right, let's go to the next one, and let's take a look at the next one. So if y equals negative 2, what intercept do we have?
Y.
We have the y-intercept, so we have negative 2. What do you think for x? There's gonna be none. Alright, so there isn't gonna be one because there's no x value. Okay, so where do I put -2 at? On the y-axis, good Ben. So I'm gonna put -2 down here. And I know that this is my x and it can never ever touch my x. So what kind of line does that look like? The horizontal. Sorry, never touch. No,
Oh, no, yeah,
because you're gonna run it this way.
yeah,
Does that make sense?
yeah.
Okay, so can't ever touch this, it's none, can never touch that. Y is -2, so we make it horizontal, okay? So guys, when you have one letter, it's either vertical or horizontal. You just gotta figure out which one it is, okay? Alright, last thing we're gonna kind of look at here is I want you, just on this first one, to tell me what the x-intercept and y-intercept is. Just looking at the picture, just write it down on your own. So what is your x-intercept? And what is your y-intercept? Alright, who thinks they've got an x-intercept here? Raise your hand. An x-intercept that will work. Ashley, what you got? Okay, she said 20, 0. What else could you just write?
20.
Okay, either one, no, it's fine, it's perfect, either one I'll take, okay? So, if I'm looking here, x-intercept, right, where's it cross the x-axis, it's crossing at 20, so 20, 0, or 20, okay? Y-intercept, John, what's my y-intercept here?
Your y-intercept is 30.
Good, crossing at 30. Now, for those of you who like quarter points, what quarter point would that be? 0, 30, very good. Again, I'll take either one. Everybody good on that so far? So that's just pulling it out of the picture, okay? Alright, on the next one here, it's asking you for x and y, but if you read the directions, it then asks you to explain what it means. Okay? So let's start with the x-intercept. Where's your x-intercept on this picture?
There's none.
There isn't any, so then you write none. If you can't see it on the picture, you write none. It's not that there isn't one somewhere, it's just on our picture we don't have one. Okay? Alright, y-intercept. What do you think there?
None.
Well, no, I mean, it's touching the y-axis, isn't it?
32.
I would say probably around 32-ish. Okay, you're going to estimate it. So it's between 30 and 35, right? It looks just a little below half, so I'm going to call it 32. If you were right in that ballpark, call it 31-ish, maybe even 33, I'd probably take it. If you're right there in that area, I'm going to give it to you. Okay? So, my y-intercept is 32. Okay? Or what quarter point would that be?
0.
0, that's right, 0, 32. Okay, now what does this mean though? Okay, what does this mean? 0, think about what it means, and what does 32 mean? 0 what?
Miles driven.
Okay, so we have no miles driven. What's 32 mean?
The cost.
Cost. So what are we talking about here?
That's so expensive. The cost.
Oh, I can tell you right now, my husband wrecked our car. We're paying $40 a day. I mean, it's $40 a day. Our insurance covers part of it, but it's $40 a day to rent a car right now. Not, it's granted, it's like more like an SUV type shit. If we had to have something a little bigger, but it's expensive. Yes. Okay. So if I'm looking here, it's going to be $32, right? And so we're renting a car. Okay. So I expect you to write a sentence though. So what would be a sentence here?
With 0 miles driven, you cost $2.
Yeah, at 0 miles driven, it costs $32. Or, it just costs you $32 to get the car, right? And then the more we start driving it, the more expensive it gets, okay? So, you write it either way there. So, to rent a car, it costs $32. And you could say like up front or something along those lines. Or you could say at 0